Alright guys, Revolver Russell here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a new series. It is not my favourite video games of all time series. That series is still in the works. There's still a few kinks I need to work out for that series. But my plan is to put the rules for that series in the description, so if you are interested in checking out that series, please read the rules below. They will basically demonstrate where that series is going and what parameters I am given during that series. I hope to start that series within the next week. I am doing a lot of volunteering work in the next week, and I've got a couple of I've got my old room to tidy at Cross Trend, so I will be busy doing that. But I will hope to get the first episode of that series in. I'm not going to explain anything yet. I'm going to let the rules explain it, and then I'm just going to go straight into the first episode without an introduction. Today's episode is going to be the first episode in a new series that I'm going to call Hemswell Hall. Now, Hemswell is a local car boot sale or area in my proximity, in my environment. And I used to go there as a kid a lot, and I used to go there with my mum and dad and my grandparents, and I loved it. I absolutely love going car boot sale shopping because you never know what you're going to find. You never know what you're going to find, and I've decided to start going. I've honestly been inspired by watching CJR videos. CJR is one of my favourite YouTubers ever. I used to watch his videos a lot a couple of years ago, and he actually gave my channel a shout out. One time he credited my name, he thought my name, Revolver Ocelot, was ingenious. So thank you very much, CJR, for that. But no, he's one of my favourite YouTubers to watch, and my favourite episodes of his to watch are his live garage sale videos, and I thought that I would kind of do that in a little bit, but I would basically just do these videos and show you what I picked up. So the videos won't be very long each week, I'm not thinking. It depends on how much stuff I pick up each week. If I pick up the same amount of stuff that I picked up this week, it won't be too much. But you know, it's just a really nice thing for me to catalogue and to show you guys how my collection is coming forward, what games I'm picking up, what I guess just what I'm picking up, and how much I'm getting this stuff for. So it's good for you guys to kind of have a reference as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first episode of Hemswell Hall. So this was Sherelle's first time going to Hemswell, and I think we plan on going maybe once a month, maybe once every 3 weeks. It just depends on the weather, it depends on how we're doing, just whether or not we're up to it, basically. So Sherelle's never been before, and I said to her it's one of the biggest car boot sales in the country. It's a really, really good one. If you haven't been before, please check it out. And she was like, well, what do you want? And I was like, well, I usually, these days, I want to go to a car boot sale to find old games, to make this collection better. I want to find old games, I want to find teddy bears like this, really, really cool teddy bears. I've got Charmander sitting with me today. I thought you guys haven't really seen Charmander a lot. Old teddy bears, really cool teddy bears, and then I just want like action figures and old toys, Power Rangers, old wrestling figures, stuff like that. Really cool art, if I could find stuff like that, like prints and stuff. Pop vinyl, if there's any pop vinyl that are cheap. Just anything that kind of fits in this room, essentially, is the sort of stuff I'm looking for. So I went here, me and Sherelle got out of the car. The first stall I saw had a couple of games. It had a box of PS2 games. I think they were 50p each. Nothing too special. Need for Speed Underground. A couple of the FIFA titles, I believe. Nothing too special, really. There was a box of DS games. And there was a copy in there of the Sonic collection on the DS. And apparently that's like £15 in shops now. So I really wish I picked that up, because I think they were only £1.50 or £2 on the DS games. And then they had a box of 360 games with Fuse, the FIFA games. I think Assassin's Creed 2 and 1 were in there. They were £2.50 each. In all honesty, I've got most of those. And £2.50 for some of those titles is actually quite expensive. But the one thing in there that I did see that I wanted was a new Xbox 360 controller. So I picked up this new controller. It was £3, which isn't too bad, because in stores these are about a tenner, or even more, to be honest. It's in really good shape. I am having a problem with putting batteries in the battery pack. First of all, the battery pack that it came with is this one. Now, as you can see, part of the protective cover, this bit is broken. The kind of triangle bit that points up is oh no, it's not. Have I put it away? Oh no. Apparently it's not broken. I think I've put it away by accident. Oh, it's there. No, it isn't broken. I have no idea why I thought it was broken. So, it's not broken. It's this one. It's this one. Oh, it is broken. It is broken. I'm sorry, it is broken. I have no idea why I thought that wasn't broken. Yeah, it's broken. The triangle bit isn't here, look. And I tried another one, so I tried using this one, which is just a normal one that's pretty much undamaged and pretty nearly new. And batteries don't seem to be working with the controller. Is it maybe because the controller's not synced up to a console close by? That is maybe what I'm thinking. So I may sync up my 360 really quickly, just to see if the controller works after this video. I would appreciate it if it worked, because that's £3 and that's a good price for a controller. Outside of that, the controller is in relatively good shape. The sticks are pretty good. The buttons, none of them have got any stick really. And the triggers and the B buttons, that one's not fantastic. But everything else is really good. It's a really good controller for £3. I just hope it works. Maybe it isn't turning on because the console it was synced to before is miles away. Maybe that's the reason. I hope I haven't been scammed for like £3. So that was my first pickup. Then me and Sherelle went to get some breakfast. We came out and it started raining, and that really put a damper, no pun intended, on my day. I've loved going to Hemswell ever since I was a kid, and it really kind of ruined my day to see the rain, honestly. Most people started packing their stuff away. We walked up to a sale, it was raining, there was just two guys, they looked like brothers or friends, and it was raining, and there was a bunch of games on the table, and it was raining on the games, and I was like, are you guys not going to put anything over the games? And the guys were like, every game on the table is £1, and I was like, oh wow, okay, that's good, actually. The rain's good, the rain has helped me. So I picked up 3 games, mainly just because they were cheap, and I think these are probably a little bit more expensive in store, and I don't have them in my collection yet. I picked up the first one, which is one I'm most excited about. So the problem with them is that the inside cover is a bit damp, so I had to like put all 3 of the covers in front of a heater, and it has made them a little bit better, to be honest. You can't tell they're that wet, to be honest. It's just the shape of them was a bit horrible after I heated them, because they were really hard to bend. But no, this is the one I'm most excited about. It's Professor Layton and Pandora's Box on the DS. I don't have a lot of DS games, and I haven't bought a DS game in quite some time. This is apparently, you know, the Professor Layton series is a series I've never really got involved in, but I'm very much willing to give this a try. This is apparently quite a good game, and I know this is going to go for more than £1 in any shop, so very happy to add that to my collection. I don't actually have any of the boxes for my DS games anymore. I lost them years ago. My DS games are all in a case at the minute, so what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to stick them with Sherelle's DS games in the study for now, and just leave them there. But yeah, Professor Layton, Pandora's Box, really cool game. It's in fantastic condition on the inside as well. The all the books are there. The game is in great shape. It'll definitely play. I have no worries about that. I can't imagine anyone really played this, to be honest, by looking at it. But yeah, Professor Layton, the Pandora's Box. That was the first game I picked up, and then I just saw 2 games that are basically 8th gen games, but they had them on the 7th gen. The first one is Dragon Age Inquisition. Unfortunately, it's in one of these CEX cases where they put those stickers on it, and because it was raining, I tried to get the stickers off, and have come off really poorly, so I think I might have to buy a really cheap PS3 game and then just stick all the stuff from here in there. It's got the manual. The disc is in actually really good shape. I don't know if you can see that, but the disc is like really clean outside of maybe a little speck. I haven't actually played Inquisition yet, so it's really nice to pick up. I bought this for Sherelle, so this is going to go to Sherelle. I'm probably going to pick up another cheap PS3 game just to give her a better case for it. I said to Sherelle that Dragon Age is like Mass Effect crossed with Skyrim, and she really likes Mass Effect, and Skyrim's her favourite game of all time. So I thought I'd give that for her. It's like £1, so, you know, I am probably going to get this on PS4 at some point anyway, so I thought I'd give her the PS3 version. And the final game, also a 8th gen game that I got on the 7th gen. I can't believe after all the years this has been out, And this one's in decent condition as well. How's the disc? Oh, there's 2 discs as well. I forgot those 2 discs for these games. That disc's fantastic. Yeah, those discs are fantastic. I'm really happy with the condition of the actual insides of these 3 games. It's Assassin's Creed Black Flag on the Xbox 360. I'll probably pick this up again at some point on PS4, but it's just a nice game to add to the collection. I think as far as the Assassin's Creed games go on 360, I've got 1, 2, 3. I think I've got Brotherhood and Revelations. I can't quite remember, but with this one, I believe that's every game on that gen. I don't think I've got Brotherhood and Revelations actually. I don't have Revelations now I think about it. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, one of the best games in the series apparently. I've played it a little bit. I actually borrowed it when it came out from my friend when I initially got my PS4. I borrowed it from a friend. I actually bought it on the PS4 all the way back then, and then just traded it in because I thought I was never going to play it. Maybe I'll give this a go at some point. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So that's a really nice little 3-game bundle there for, you know, £3. So pretty decent there. £6 total spent. And then finally, the last little thing we bought was, we were inside at this little market inside Hemswell, and there's a stall where there's this guy who's clearly looked most of his prices up on eBay. And he was selling out-of-box pop vinyl for like £5. And there were pretty nice ones, like there was one of Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. There was one of Newt Scamander. They were really nice, and they were good in good condition, but out of the box for £5 is quite a lot, especially at a car boot sale. And he was selling some PS1 games that Sherelle found, and Sherelle found a PS1 game called Theme Hospital, which it was £8, and she was like, how much would you do for this? And the guy was like 6, and she was like, oh, I don't really want to do that. He was like, that's more than it's going for on eBay. And she was a bit angry. She thought it was a bit rude. I actually checked. It is going for more than that, so that guy was right. I actually found a copy of, on Xbox, the original Xbox. It was Grand Theft Auto Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3 in that silver box pack for £4. I really should have just said, can you put these 2 together for like £10? And he probably would have done it. But no, we went to a stall down the corridor a little bit, and there was this guy who was selling just 360, PS3, Xbox, original Xbox, all games, no matter what they were, it was £2 each or 3 for a £5. So I just said to Sherelle, let's just get 3. She actually found, I'll show Sherelle's pickups in here as well, because our collections are combined. I like to think that, just so I've got more games. She actually found the game Theme Hospital on PC. It won't be as nice or as easy to play. Actually, it will be. Claim the keyboard and mouse is going to be far easier for her than playing on a PlayStation 1 controller or a PS3 controller. But no, Theme Hospital, it's basically Theme Park World, I imagine, but like 10-Point Hospital now, is it 2-Point Hospital? 10-Point Hospital, I think it's called. But it'll basically be that, but 1999 and whenever this game came out, with that kind of Theme Park World entrepreneur kind of style. And, you know, Theme Park World is one of those games that really introduced me to the entrepreneur style of games, like Jurassic Park and Operation Genesis and stuff like that. The creation games, I suppose they're called. The business simulators, that's what they're called. And I would have tried this out, but I don't do well with PC games. Like, keyboard and mouse doesn't work with me. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with a manual, but the disc is in... It's going to be a pain getting this to run on Sherelle's laptop, I think, as well. The disc's in pretty good shape, to be fair. So yeah, that was the first one we got in this little bundle of 3. Sherelle also picked up, apparently this is one of the games from her childhood, it's the Herbs Sims in the City. I've never played this. This is in pretty good shape though. Comes with the manual. The disc is... it could be better, to be honest. But, you know, you can't really complain too much. I've never played this game, so I have no idea. And then finally, I got myself one game. I thought I'd give it 2, because I'm nice. And I did get a couple more games. I got myself Halo 2 on the original Xbox. I just don't have it, and I thought I really needed it. And I believe it's backwards compatible, as the Sims 2, the Herb one. This is also in fantastic shape on the inside, so Really appreciate that. It's one of those deep cases. It's really weird. That disc's not fantastic either, to be honest, but can't complain too much. It goes next to my Combat Evolved. It just means I've got Halo 1, 2, and 3. I've got the trilogy before it became... what do you call 5? What do you call 5? It's not... Quadrilogy's 4, so... I can't imagine what 5 is, but yeah, those 3 games were £5. So overall today, you know, that's 3, 5... spent £11, got 6 games, and I can't really complain. I've got 6 games on a controller that I hope to God works. So overall, first episode of Hemswell haul. There is my haul. I'm gonna be putting these on the shelf after this video. I'm gonna be checking out that controller as well. So I guess that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been Robert a lot. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think to the first episode of Hemswell Haul? And what do you think to my pickups? Which pickup of mine was your favourite? To me, it'll definitely be that Professor Layton. Or if I can get the controller to work, then yes, it will be the best pick of the day. What do you think to the prices, I suppose? And what do you think to this series, Hemswell Haul? Are you looking forward to my Greatest Games of All Time series? What do you think to the rules, which I will put in the description? And I guess that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been Revolver Russell.